just where you are in California. We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in LA. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Boston. 6 games off the lead. They're most definitely in the thick of things.
And you know, for Boston, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Allen is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Jordan. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Faried in at the power forward position. Austin with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
Here's Jack. Right wing. Johnson outside with 1 on the clock, and he gets it back. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure,
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
Marcus Morris is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Gary Neal. Then it's Brooks. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The 3 from Morris. Rebound Boston. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Puts one up from 19. Neal pulls it in.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all.
And the first half comes to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. On the floor for Boston, they've got DeMarre Carroll out there. Kenneth Faried is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Allen. And it's Rose in at point guard. And here's Boston. They trail by 3. Fires from 14, and he gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Bosh heads the pick for Matthews. The feed now to Bosh. Bosh, the screen. Jack passes to Bosh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for the Clippers. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Boston.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Carroll against Johnson. Pass to Rose. The three-pointer, no good. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Jarrett Jack is out there with Gary Neal. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Horford. And it's Olynyk in at the power forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Rondo against Jack. Nobody near Allen. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jack with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Jack kicks to Horford. Yes!
Oh, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well. It's a scary sight and a long night when Rondo starts lighting it up like this.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Chris Bosh is checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Brooks in for Jarrett Jack. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up to them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
They set the pick. Outside Carroll. Can't knock in the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 5. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the play.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Joe Johnson.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for